Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session where we were learning about the rulers and buildings. We have seen a variety of engineering skills in the construction which has brought the present day construction to this level. We have seen the usage of limestone, which is like a concrete used in the construction, and the method of construction also, tribate, corbate, and we also have seen the construction of temples was a pride for the rulers. And as each new dynasty has came to power, kings wanted to emphasize their moral right to be the rulers. So constructing places of worship became rulers with the chance to proclaim that their close relationship with the God. As we have seen even in the Persian, Muslim sultans and badshahs also claimed the incarnations as a shadow of the God. This proclamation has continued in order to keep the moral right that they are born to be the rulers. So rulers also offered patronage to the learned and pious people, the simply living people, and tried to transform their capitals and cities into great cultural centers that brought fame to their rule as well as to their realm, that means during their period. It was popularly believed that people, the rulers of just king would be an age of plenty when the heavens would not withhold rain. At the same time, making precious water available for the available to the people by constructing tanks and reservoirs was highly praised by the people. If you construct a reservoir for the storage of the water, it was Sultan Iltutmish who won universal respect for constructing a large reservoir outside Delhi. So it is now today it was called as the Hauz-e-Sultani or the King's Reservoir. Rulers often constructed dams, tanks and big or small reservoirs they have constructed for the use of ordinary people. Even during the period of Kakatiyas also, during the 12th century also, we have seen 11th, 12th century also, Kakatiyas have built many chain-linked tanks even in our region also. Isn't it? Ramappa, Laknavaram, Bhadrakali, these all tanks were storage, rainwater storage tanks, these were in a plateau region. So since the kings built many temples to demonstrate their devotion to the God and their power and wealth, in order to show their power and wealth, they used to construct the temples in a large scale, and they made the temples as a center, the cultural center and educational center. When they attacked one another's kingdom, जब युद्ध होता था, एक राज्य से और एक राज्य को युद्ध होता था, then the opponent used to destruct these kings' temples. So they often targeted these buildings. It was in the early 9th century, the Pandyan king called as Srimara Srivallabha, he invaded Sri Lanka and defeated the king Sena I there. So he is a Pandyan king who defeated Sri Lankan king Sena I in 1831 to 1851. The Buddhist monks and the chronicler Dhammakatti, he noted that he removed all the valuables. The statue of the Buddha made entirely of gold in the jewel palace, and the golden images in the various monasteries, all these have been seized by this king, and the blow to the pride of the Simhalis ruler had to be avenged. And the next Simhalis ruler, that is Sena II, ordered his general to invade Madurai, the capital of Pandyas. The Buddhist chronicler noted that the expedition made a special effort to find and restore the golden statue of the Buddha. So that the statue which has been taken over by the Pandyan king wanted to bring them back, and for that reason they have waged war on the Pandyan capital Madurai. So similarly, it was in the early 11th century also when the Chola king Rajendra I built a Shiva temple in his capital. He filled it with prized statues and whatever he seized from the deceased, these seized or defeated rulers. Those all statues he has put in his temple, in that Shiva temple. So the list included a sun pedestal from Chalukyas, a Ganesha statue and several statues of Durga, a Nandi statue from the eastern Chalukyas, and an image of Bhairava, a form of Shiva, and Bhairava from the Kalingas of Odisha, and Kali statue from the palace of Bengal. These all were brought and put in the temple which he constructed. So whatever he has brought from the defeated rulers, he placed them in his temple in order to show that how proud he is that he brought others' statue and put in his temple. So Sultan Muhammad of Ghazni was a contemporary of Rajendra I only, during his time only. The Chola ruler Rajendra I के समय पे ही Sultan Muhammad of Ghazni has attacked, invaded India. So during his campaign in the subcontinent, he also attacked the temples and defeated many kings and looted their wealth and idols also. Sultan Muhammad was not a very important ruler at that time, but by destroying temples, especially the one at the Somnath, he tried to win credit as a great hero of Islam. In the political culture of the Middle Ages, most rulers displayed their might and military success by attacking and looting the places of worship of the defeated rulers. This continued for many years even. So what is the imperial style of Vijayanagara period? What was the architectural wonders they have created? We will see in the next class, children. Thank you.